What's happening? What's up, everybody? Give y'all a second to tap on in. It's actually kind of windy out here today. Get this out of my hair. Um, how's everybody doing? It's April. Today is the 2nd of April. Yeah. Hey, Jarian, how are you? Hey, Steve, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. You guys know what it is. Nothing stops. I know that the quarantine has got everybody just all over the place, but we still have goals. I still want to know what you're manifesting. I still want to know. Life has not stopped. It has not ceased to exist. So this is month number 4. It's April. And hopefully this is the first quarter of the year. Hopefully you guys have stayed maximized on your goals. And I know 2020 has been an intense, I won't say rocky, it's just been an intense, it's been a really intense year. And that's not, by accident. That's intentional. That was on purpose. Things have been constrained. Obviously, we've been confined and not being able to make the moves that we want to make. A lot of times a lot of people have not been able to make the moves that they want to make, and some of the decisions. I know for me, this was supposed to be my first week starting back at Baylor. I didn't get to start. They called me last week, and basically their priority is the COVID-19 and those essential workers that are already in the healthcare field, protecting them and keeping them protected and safe, and practicing universal precautions and all that good stuff. So it would have been a greater risk for me to come into the healthcare industry at this particular time. And I probably would have caused been more at risk, because I haven't been in the healthcare field since 2013 and exposing my children every single day to whatever I was exposed to. It's funny how you get a job, you get the pay that you want, you're ready to start, you get the hours you want, and then they give you a call and they tell you, it was, when we started, where you are a part of Baylor Scott and White, however, we push your start date off. And I asked, well, what's my start date? Well, we don't know. So that was interesting, but I take that as a stepping stone for me to embrace where I am and just keep working on the things that I've been working on collectively, starting some more projects, finishing up projects, all that good stuff. So, it's not, hey, Sharon, it's not necessarily a bad thing. As always, at the beginning of the month, I get on here and I talk about, your goals. This is nothing new. Nothing's going to change. I don't remember if I did March, maybe because it was so much going on, but anyway, so what are your monthly goals? What are you looking to manifest for in your life? How are you maximizing on your downtime while some of you guys have been confined to your home? Those essential workers that are still having to go out and meet challenges every single day and put their lives on the line. I commend you, and I speak peace and love and blessings to you, and that you will be covered, and that no harm, hurt, or danger will come near you. You're protected. I release angels to be dispatched around you to guard you. And I speak, love and protection, the blood of Jesus, all that good stuff. I don't want people to get discouraged. I know that I get on here and I talk about what your monthly manifestation, what your monthly goals are, but I don't want people to get discouraged. I know there's a lot of talk. People are talking about what you're doing during this downtime. And, it should be business, it should be this, it should be seeking God, it should be all these other things. And I don't knock any of that. I do want to speak specifically to those that you may not have a desire to start a business, that you may not have an entrepreneurial spirit, that may not be your thing. It may not be a book writing. It may not be a lot of different things that a lot of people are doing during this downtime. Sometimes downtime is just a place of healing. This quarantine, this downtime could be a place of healing for you, a reservoir for restoration for you, a reset just for you personally, emotionally, and mentally, and spiritually as well. That you definitely, people don't talk about that. we magnify business and entrepreneurship, and we magnify these book launchings and these business launches and these websites and stocks and bonds and all these things. And that is great. Again, no one vision is greater than the next. But if your vision is simply getting through the month, and if your vision is just surviving this crisis, that's okay. And I commend you for it, and do it to the best of your ability. Embrace where you are, and don't let anybody make you feel bad for where you are at that moment, or how far you've come, or where you're going. So those are the things that you don't want to feel bad for. And it's okay to be where you are. It's okay to not be an author. It's okay to not be a public speaker. It's okay to not be a singer. It's okay to not be these things. Don't let any other person make you shrink where you are. A lot of people are taking this time to reset where they are, and to be healed and be refreshed, and to hear what God is saying and find out what their purpose is. I mean, it's a lot of different avenues you can take with this. And so I don't want people to get discouraged and think that, because I don't have all these great aspirations, that I mean absolutely nothing. That's not true. You mean a lot. And you need to continue to stay focused on that. If this time of solitude has been for healing for you, to get coaching, to get therapy, whatever it is, whatever your reset is, whatever it is, be refreshed in that and embrace where you are. The Bible says that the race is not given to the quick or swift, but those that endure to the end. So whatever you are enduring, make sure that is something that you're doing to the best of your ability. And don't let anybody make you feel small for that. Whatever your goals are, they're big. And it could be healing. It could be, meeting someone new. It could be getting to work on time. It could be losing weight. It could be gaining weight. It could be exercising. It could be meditating. It could be research. It could be school. Hey, Mona, how are you? Whatever you're doing, a lot of times people put emphasis on big things, and they put such an urgency on, you should be doing this, that, and that, and that. And sometimes the greatest thing that you could do is be at peace with right where you are. God has you right where you are. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Nothing has been delayed or denied from you, and nothing will be. God won't withhold any good thing from you. And so, fear, for me, I said this before, fear is the bigger virus. I know COVID-19 is real. I know coronavirus is real. But fear is even bigger. Fear is trying to take the lives and capture the lives of those that believe. Fear is trying to capture the lives of those that are trying to do endeavors. And so don't allow fear to capture your heart. Don't allow fear to stop you from believing. Hey, sis, Che, I love you. Don't allow fear to stop you from dreaming, for believing, for making plans. Don't allow that to capture you and constrain you and make you where you can't flow and you can't move. Again, I'm big on healing. I talk about healing. I'll never stop talking about healing, because that's just what God put me on this platform to do. And so I stress it every single time. It's okay. Hey, Ashton, how are you? It's okay to take your time and embrace healing. If you're grieving, it's okay to take time and do that. If you are learning something new, whether it's a trade or something, your self-discovery, something you're learning about yourself, what you love and what you don't love, embrace that. Embrace this time. Take this time to figure out and discover who you are and what you love and what you don't love and what you necessarily despise. Hey, girl, how are you? I'm outside, y'all, so I'm on live, so I got all my folks on here live. So take that time. That's really it. You know what I mean? Everybody's confined. So y'all doing okay though? Yes, ma'am. Good. I'm good. I'm really good. I know this right. Girl, taking advantage of whatever opportunity I can, right? You take care. You too. And so that was my neighbor, y'all. So just take this time, take this moment to embrace where you are. If it's healing, if it's just a break, Sometimes we go and we go and we go and we always think we got to be planning and having something going on and starting a business and writing a book and completing the book and booking conferences and doing all these things. And that's great. Again, I'm not knocking anybody, but it's also good to just embrace where you are. And that's all right. It's okay to take a breather. It's okay to push reset. It's okay to refocus yourself and refocus your energy. It's okay to do an evaluation and decide, is this where I want to be in my life? Is this the career that I want in my life? A lot of people are finding out that their careers haven't been exactly all that they put into it. So this is a life-changing time for you. And so I don't want you to shrink because you're not doing this big, great thing. You are still big. You still matter. You are still significant. You are still purposed and designed to be great in all that you do and all that you are. You're going to be great. You're going to do great things. And just be who you are. Sometimes this moment just is needed to just reset and be exactly where you are and just own that space presently. Don't think about the past. Don't think about the future, and just own exactly where you are. And that's okay. Sometimes we mishandle moments like this because we think that we have to be doing something because everybody else on the page is doing something, or we think that we have to be saying something because everybody else on social media is saying something, or everybody in the community is doing this or doing that. And it's not necessarily so. Learn to be confident with where you are. That's the mail truck. Learn to be confident and secure with where your place is, and just hold space for you. Just hold space for where you are. Hold space for your family. Hold space for your loved ones. Hold space for where you are, and be in love with that. If you are married and you have family and you have children and everybody for the most part is doing okay, I know everybody's feeling this crisis, but in the same breath, embrace where you are. I got to hang out with my kids last night, and it's been a long time since we've all been under the same roof. And I know people are like, oh my God, social distancing. Yeah, that's true. But thank you, Ramona, for tuning in. But I'll just embrace that moment. I embrace hanging with my grandchildren and hanging and loving on my daughter and having those really private, intimate conversations with her and laughing and clowning and doing all those things. And I just embraced where I was, and I was just in love with those moments last night. And so that's why I want to encourage you to do the same. Again, your goal and your aspirations may not be to be this big best-selling author or this entrepreneur or launch a big business or be the greatest speaker or be a, whatever, lead this crusade in spiritual warfare or in ministry or whatever. And that's okay. Be important exactly with where you are, and take this time to reset. Hey, Koisha, love you, baby. Take this time to just be refreshed and reset. I'm not all deep. I ain't got to go deep. I'm not going to do all that. And again, I'm not knocking anybody else. You are where you are. I appreciate the love. I appreciate supporting people. I appreciate the words and the knowledge and the insight and the conspiracies and everything that's going forth, and people awakening, and realizing that life is real and that life is happening around us. But it's okay to reset. It's okay to be refreshed. It's okay to not do anything. It's okay to just embrace where you are. Hey, Teresa, and just embrace that moment. And if a lot of people, this is just healing and restoration for them. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, Tootie, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If you're just taking this moment and you don't have any endeavors, and like I said, your goal may just be to heal and make it through this month and make it through COVID-19. That may just be it. Tootie, I miss you. It's so good to see you. I want to hear from you. I know it's been a long time, but I'm so glad to see your name come across my screen. I love you so much. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you are doing well. Just to see your face, it just that made me feel really good. So I've been thinking about you, and hopefully you'll reach out and we can connect really soon. But as I was saying before, just take this time, y'all, just to embrace where you are. Everybody's in such an urgency, and they want to know, and they want to understand, and they want to do this, and just embrace life. Live for today. Live for today. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about next week. Don't worry about next month. Don't worry about the end of the year. Just embrace April. take advantage of it. If it's outside, like I'm enjoying this fresh air like I need to. I'm enjoying my family. I'm really embracing my children. I'm catching up on some rest because everybody know I'm a night owl. I don't sleep well. So just take advantage of those moments. And those are the things that matter. That's your reset. So love, light, grace, and peace. I'll holler.